Have you ever heard of the Swedish social services known as socialtjänsten? For many, it's a symbol of Sweden's commitment to child welfare. But what if the system designed to protect children is the very thing tearing families apart? Today, we're diving deep into a powerful new film that pulls back the curtain on a side of Sweden you've likely never seen before. This isn't just a movie. It's a collection of real, heart-wrenching stories from families who say their lives were shattered by the very institution meant to help them. The film takes us on an emotional journey, exploring the dramatic and often traumatic experiences of families caught in the web of the social services. It's told entirely from their perspective, giving a voice to the parents and children who felt silenced and misunderstood. We meet families from different backgrounds, all united by a common, terrifying experience: having their children forcibly removed from their homes. One of the central themes is the sheer power imbalance. Imagine being a parent, fighting for your child against a massive state apparatus. The film portrays this struggle with raw intensity. We see parents navigating a labyrinth of bureaucracy, facing accusations they claim are baseless or wildly misinterpreted. A simple cultural misunderstanding, a doctor's subjective opinion, or even a malicious anonymous tip can trigger an investigation that spirals out of control. The film argues that once the system targets a family, it can become nearly impossible to prove your innocence. The filmmakers interviewed numerous families, lawyers, and even former social workers who became disillusioned with the system. One story that stands out is of a mother who sought help for postpartum depression. Instead of receiving support, she found herself under investigation for being an unfit parent. Her cry for help was turned against her, leading to a years-long legal battle to get her child back. Her experience highlights a critical question the film raises. Does the system genuinely support families in crisis, or does it default to the most extreme measure of separation? Another powerful narrative follows an immigrant family. They found their parenting style, which was perfectly normal in their home country, was viewed with suspicion in Sweden. The film explores how cultural differences can be tragically misinterpreted as neglect or abuse. These parents felt they were being judged against a rigid, uniquely Swedish standard of good parenting, with no room for cultural nuance. Their story is a stark reminder of the challenges immigrant families can face when integrating into a new society with different social norms. The film doesn't shy away from the psychological toll this process takes on both parents and children. For the parents, it's a living nightmare filled with anxiety, despair, and a profound sense of injustice. They describe feeling powerless, judged, and criminalized. For the children, being taken from their homes is a deeply traumatic event. The film includes heartbreaking accounts of children who were moved between multiple foster homes, feeling confused, lonely, and disconnected from their roots and identity. It questions whether the long-term emotional damage of separation is always adequately weighed against the perceived risks of staying with their family. What makes this film so compelling is its refusal to paint a simple picture of good versus evil. It's not an attack on the individuals working within social services. In fact, it suggests that many social workers are well-intentioned, but are themselves trapped in a flawed, overburdened system. They operate under immense pressure, often forced to make life-altering decisions based on incomplete information and rigid protocols. The film points to systemic issues: a lack of resources, inadequate training and cultural competency, and a legal framework that, some argue, makes it too easy to remove children and too difficult for parents to appeal. This isn't just a Swedish issue either. While the film focuses on Sweden, its themes resonate globally. How do we protect children without violating the rights of families? Where is the line between state intervention and parental autonomy? The film serves as a powerful case study, urging viewers everywhere to think critically about child protection systems. It challenges the utopian image of Sweden and presents a much more complex and, at times, darker reality. The filmmakers are calling for a serious re-evaluation of the system. They advocate for more support for families before a crisis happens, better training for social workers, and a more transparent and just legal process for parents. The goal isn't to abolish child protection, but to reform it, making it more humane, more supportive, and truly centered on the long-term well-being of both children and their families. Watching this film is an intense experience. It forces you to confront uncomfortable questions and see the human cost behind the headlines and statistics. It's a story of love, loss, and the incredible resilience of families fighting against overwhelming odds to be reunited. Whether you see the Swedish social services as a guardian angel or an overreaching power, this film will undoubtedly give you a new and deeply human perspective to consider. It's a must-watch for anyone interested in social justice, human rights, and the complex definition of what it truly means to be a family. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think child protection services sometimes go too far, or is their decisive action always necessary? Let me know in the comments below. This is a really important conversation to have. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this video insightful, please give it a like and subscribe for more deep dives into compelling stories from around the world. See you next time.